All right, next up, we head to Philadelphia to talk about the Philadelphia Eagles and their 2026 season outlook and predictions. So, weird year from Philadelphia. They still made the playoffs, lost in kind of embarrassing fashion to the 49ers team, really their B team because they're all injured. Saquon Barkley had a down year off his 2,000-yard season. A.J. Brown was reading books on the sideline. Jalen Hurts was just bad. Their offense was just bad, which sucks because their defense was awesome. It was just a weird year for Philadelphia, and they entered this offseason with a lot of questions, especially surrounded around A.J. Brown. So let's talk about their offseason and what they did. All right, so the biggest move, obviously, of the offseason, you could argue, in the NFL was trading A.J. Brown away from Philadelphia to the New England Patriots. And to replace him, Philadelphia is going collection by committee, surrounded around DeVonta Smith, who they expect to be a true number one. I do as well. I'm a big DeVonta Smith fan. I think he's going to have a career year. But outside of DeVonta Smith and Saquon Barkley, who I do expect still to have a good season, I'm not the biggest fan of their weapons room. Mekhi Lemon, I had as the 5th rated wide receiver coming out of the draft. Dontavian Wicks was arguably the 5th wide receiver in Green Bay. Hollywood Brown can never stay healthy in Kansas City. And then your tight ends, Dallas Goedert, there was rumors you were going to trade him. Eli Stowers, from every report, has been an absolute bust so far. So it's a lot of just meh around Jalen Hurts, who needs to have a great season after having a very poor season and kind of questioning whether he will be the starting quarterback in Philadelphia for the long-term future. By the way, I believe in Jalen Hurts. I 1,000% do. I believed in him always since Alabama before he transferred to Oklahoma. However, this is a huge prove-it year for him. And then defensively, one move that got totally just outshadowed by the A.J. Brown move was trading for Jonathan Grenard from Minnesota, who you could argue was one of their best players on the entire team. And it's going to help one of the best defenses in the NFL, in my opinion, with the Philadelphia Eagles. An amazing front seven. You took care of Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis. You have awesome linebackers. You probably have the second best cornerback room in the NFL. Not the biggest fan of your safeties, but again, this is still a top 10 defense. It just sucks that your offense is a bottom 10 offense. So with all the questions surrounding their offense, no questions surrounding their defense because I believe in their defense, I think it could be a turbulent year for the Philadelphia Eagles. I have their ceiling at 11-6. I have their floor at 8-9. However, I have them at 9-8, finishing 3rd in their division, 8th in the conference. One, because I think Dallas has taken a huge step forward. And with Jaden Daniels back, I think Washington now becomes the second best team in the NFC East. But also, I kind of view the Eagles as I do the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with their head coach. I think Nick Sirianni is fired at the end of the year. And I think a lot of people in that building and organization know that too. And it's just going to be a weird season around that whole drama. So are the Eagles at 9-8. Let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments down below. Have a good night.